Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of my vlog. Today I'm going to be giving you guys some insights on stand-up comedy. For those of you guys who don't know, I am a stand-up comedian, something that I've been doing for the last say 8 to 9 years. I'm actually an award-winning comedian, which is such a nice thing to be able to say because it gives you more credibility around clients who aren't sure about you and what it is that you do. And I'm fortunate enough to be a performer that is also able to perform for diverse audiences, different types of audiences, be able to connect with different people. So whether it's on a corporate level or it's at somebody's wedding, birthday party, whatever function that they're having, and they're booking me to either do stand-up comedy or to do emceeing, which is a great thing. Now, one of the best blessings in earth, especially around things like MC work, is that if you can be an MC and also be funny at the same time, it is a huge blessing because you're able to make the event be more fuller, man. The event is much nicer than just having somebody who just announces the next speakers, but you have somebody who's able to break serious moments or to take the event back to the top after a boring speech. So those are the benefits about being an MC that is also a comedian. It's great work. So tonight I'll be going out to go perform some stand-up comedy. I am not booked at the show, but these are shows where as comedians we go out to perform and to try work on new jokes, or to try refine old jokes, or just to even stay fit, because as a comedian it's important at all times that you are stage fit. What stage fit means is you need to always be performing so that your comedy muscles are strong. You are able to deliver when the time comes, and so that whatever show you are performing at, whether big or small, you are able to produce great results. If you ever listen to comedians, some comedians who aren't really doing circuits and who aren't performing as much as they're supposed to be performing, you can hear them at demanding shows, because they're demanding shows where maybe there'll be a festival and then the festival is panned around, hey, we need you to do 30 minutes, and then at that show 30 minutes seems like a forever, and if like this person is such an experienced comedian, why are they struggling in this 30 minutes? And you'd find it's just because that they haven't been necessarily exercising that muscle, because maybe they're too busy with corporate work, or some of them are shooting movies, so they haven't been on stage for a long time. As opposed to when you listen to somebody who has had, for example, a 3-week run at a theater where they've been doing their own show for 3 weeks every night, and then you finally get to hear them at a lineup show. You can hear, if you're an avid stand-up comedy follower, you can hear lo muntu man uthi, this person is doing the things, is delivering flawlessly. Not even in the funniness, but just in their approach of performing. Their performance is flawless. It's just seamless. By the time they say goodnight, it seems like you've been taken on such a proper journey on the highway. Whereas other comedians, it sounds like off-ramped in Witbank, and then now you have to hit potholes, and then come out of Witbank, and then only it's smooth, and then it's gravel road. That all has to do with the muscle. So what we do as stand-up comedians, we try to work our muscles so much that whenever we perform, wherever we perform, it sounds to the audience like we're taking them on a journey on the smoothest roads possible. The greatest thing about performing, especially as a young comic, because I consider myself a young comic, the best part about performing at these shows that I'm going to, like tonight, is that you don't know which comedians will be there. So you do know that the comedians that will be at the show are the comedians who are on the lineup. In this case, it's Mpho Pops and Tabiso Mhlongo who are hosting.
Places on this continent that don't allow. There's religions that definitely don't allow.
Yeah? You've heard of that.
You know for sure Ronnie Mudumuli and Robbie Collins are on the lineup. They're the two headliners that they used to market their show this week. So you do know that you'll be seeing those 4 comedians, but you also don't know which other comedians are going to pop in and to say hi. And now this can range from being exposed to seeing new comedians who are working their stuff, which is great because it's always nice to hear which line are young comics taking, what avenue of comedy are they taking, or you even get to see legends, man. You get to see somebody like a Loiso Kola who'll step in and be like, yo, I'm around, and then you get to see Loiso Kola performing, which is a blessing because you just don't get to see Loiso Kola performing. And you get to even chill with these comedians after the show, and where we're all dropping knowledge of our different experiences, and then sometimes maybe there's other pros who will come in and shed light on maybe how to run shows. And as somebody who also runs shows, maybe I get to learn from them, or we get to speak about a certain joke they maybe heard me do, and they're like, yo, on this joke, please try do 1, 2, 3 next time you perform it. Next time I perform it, I do 1, 2, 3, it makes sense, it's come together. Now this joke, it's growing. And that's the blessing we have in South African stand-up comedy, is that when you have other comedians who are at the show who are listening, they'll always come in with ideas that you perhaps never thought of. No man, in this joke about so, did you ever know that so comes from this? So try to include the history. And when you perform it in front of the audience, now you no longer sound like you're only telling jokes, but you sound like you're telling knowledgeable jokes. The audience appreciates the effort. Audiences always appreciate it when I'm not necessarily saying go beyond being smart, but when we show that this thing that I'm making a joke about, it's not something that I just thought about. I do have some facts. I'm knowledgeable about this thing, and audiences always appreciate that. So I'm going out tonight to go work out some ideas that I have. I'm going to post it for you guys. Listen, it is not a final project. Don't come here and be, hey, Lolo, I am letting you guys in on a work in progress. When you're watching this, remember, it is a work in progress. It will be funny. I'm a funny person, but remember that it is a work in progress. So it is the inception of an idea that I will have, and I'll try to perform this idea that I have, see where I'm going, and perhaps grow this thing. So one day you'll be watching me perform it at a huge theater, or recording it from a one-man show, and you'll be able to say, man, I remember on that other vlog he posted this. It's so great to see where it's gone from where he has started. So I hope you enjoy this performance. I hope, yeah, man.
Niggas in a twist like Kimani. Brother, me, both of my brother, I
Hi. Hello. Are you guys well? Good. My name is Abuti Lolo, and I'm happy to be here. Hi, Abuti Lolo. Hi. I'm happy to be here because I got married last year. Yeah. So I'm here to get a break. Comedians are here to work on their new material. I'm just happy to be out the house. Because my life is different now. My life is in a phase where I didn't know it could lead to, sir. Do you know which phase is that? Oh, you're also married? Oh, how long?
Just over here.
Okay. And you, my brother? No, that's why you can relax like that. You can relax. You can relax like you own shit. Because marriage will humble you. Marriage will take you from being a man who walks tall. Be careful, Nana. Remember me, iPhone 17. Marriage takes you from the top, brings you down, humbles you. Because marriage is the first time in your life, sir, where you realize that you can be wrong and that you are always wrong. I'll give you guys an example. I could go home tonight from this nice comedy show, get back, say, yo, I'm tired, I'm hungry, get into the fridge, open the fridge, take out butter, make myself a sandwich, forget to put the butter back, go over to the lounge, chill on the couch, kick off my sneakers, switch on the PlayStation game. While I'm gaming, hear the footsteps of the devil come down the stairs. And then she comes down. She looks at my sneakers. She looks at me. She'll ask me, do you think it's right where you've left your sneakers? And then I look at my sneakers and see nothing wrong. But because marriage, immediately, I'm sorry, it's wrong where I've left my sneakers. And then she'll further go on to ask, what is wrong with where you left your sneakers? I'm like, hey. I said, I'm sorry. Yo, always wrong, always. Even when she's wrong, I'm wrong. Because here's the thing about my wife. I should have actually introduced this first. Like, my wife is beautiful, guys. No, like, my wife is gorgeous. Like, you know, in Casper Nyove says, have you seen my wife? Hosh Karamaim. Like, Hosh Karamaim is here. My wife is here. And guys, my wife is gorgeous. My wife is the type of girl you take to the kasi for the first time, to the gents. And all of a sudden, the gents are just speaking English. That's my wife. Lolo, is this you? Love it. Yo, my brother. Congratulations. Congratulating. You're probably asking yourself, how does someone like me get a beautiful wife? I'll explain to you. Here's the thing about fat people. Fat people get beautiful women. Like, we really do. The reason being is because we have kind hearts. We really, really have kind hearts. The heights might be damaged. Hey, but they are kind, young. These hearts are kind. They're extra overworking hearts. Extra overworking kind hearts. Kind. That's one thing about us fat people. Like, cause like this is the thing about fat people. Like, you can't be rude and fat at the same time. Impossible. Like, you can't be rude when you're always 5 minutes away from asking for help. Have you ever chilled with the fat person around the table? Yes, says man. Sorry, can you please pass me the salt? Sorry, can you please pass me the tomato sauce? Sorry, can you please help me pick up my phone? Sorry, can you please come on top? Like, always asking. And dating when you're fat is different too. You do things differently. Sir, your lady drops her phone now. You're a gentleman, you pick up your lady's phone now. My lady drops her phone. Whoo. We're having a serious conversation about, do we really need this phone? We don't do the same things. We don't do the same things that, like, dates. Give you an example, dates. First date with your lady. Come here to Artistry, go upstairs there. Give you a menu. Waiter comes, gives you a menu. You look in the menu, open the menu. It says there they're serving wings and chips. Underneath in small writing it's written 6 wings and chips. You order that for yourself. Waiter comes through with your wings and chips. She puts your wings down. You look at your wings, there's only 5 wings, not 6. Call back the waiter. Waiter, this is so wrong. You guys said you're giving 6 wings, you only gave me 5. I feel like this is daylight robbery, especially in our economy. You guys can do better than that, than to cheat us while we are still here. Please call the manager so we can resolve this issue. Your lady is so charmed. Tomorrow morning she calls a friend. You show me. My man. My man stood up for us in public. My man defended us. He has shown me this is the type of man I want to have in my life. A man that can't defend us in public. A man that can't stand up for us. Me, same thing, same scenario. Yo, different results, you. One call. Yo, show me. Into being embarrassed, yo, not show me. That time he's so huge, show me. Yo, ukulumelu gudla. You show me. What's the past tense of cringe? I was cringe the whole night, show me. Trace, I'm having a great time away from my wife. Thank you, guys. Thank you for being an amazing audience, guys. Like, you guys have been. You know, comics don't really care about numbers. Like, that's why we can perform here. Like, that's why Pops can come and perform here. Guys, Pops performs on average for like 3,000 people at ease. But he can come here every Sunday and perform because we're not worried about numbers. All we want in our lives, we just want people who come through and laugh at our stupid ideas. That's all we want. And it doesn't always go that way. That's why I say I appreciate you guys being a great audience. Because one of my biggest fears on earth is to die on a night where I've performed poorly. Like, imagine you just had a horrible comedy performance and then you drive out, the truck smashes you. You are gone, dead. Your last memory on earth was a horrible performance. My fear is walking into heaven and all the angels are looking at me and they all have that thing, you know, that. You know, ma'am, it's one of the most embarrassing things on earth because you know something's wrong with you, but you just can't pinpoint. Walking through heaven, there at the buffet. People are others can't even worship in peace because in heaven apparently we worship the whole time, 24/7. Every time you're next to another angel. That's why I've learned in my life that there are certain things that I will not do. Like I will not intentionally get myself into a fight, into a fist fight with anybody. I don't care your size, I don't care your stature. Like I will respect you for you are my brother with the sunglasses. Right now, there's nobody in this room who's afraid of you. They can't be. I mean, you are small. Like right now, if all the men in the room had to stand up and pick someone they're gonna fight with, you'd be in the top 3. And not number 3. But I will not pick a fight with you, my brother. You know why? Because what must happen if, by luck, you get a punch in my neck and I die? Then I get into heaven and angels are waiting for me like... Like there's some things you shouldn't be dying from as a human being. Like imagine after living a life of high adventure. You've done bungee jumping, paragliding. You've done, what's that one in the skydiving? Yeah, when you went to Gold Reef City in 2025 and still came out alive. And then one day when you die from a car accident in a quid. Do you understand that you've lived a wasteful life? Walk into heaven, not even God's waiting for you at the gate. All the angels are forming a formation of what are you doing? You know? Like I know the things I'm not supposed to be dying from. Like it'll be embarrassing if I die from like cholesterol. Because it will be like, in fact, didn't you see all this time? Like every morning when you woke up and you looked at yourself in the mirror, is there nothing that told you that you can die from cholesterol? So I'm trying this gym thing, my brother. But this gym thing is not easy. Because I have to stop certain things in my life. Like I have to stop partaking in things with the gents, like going out to the gents and ordering a platter for 4. Platter for 4 doesn't discriminate, my brother. Platter for 4 has 4 wors, 4 drumsticks, 4 steaks, 4 ribs, chips, salad. Do you know the pain of sharing your platter for 4 with a thin friend? And you finished your pieces of meat. Now you're always just looking over onto him, Ola. Hey, tada. Every time you look at him, he's speaking about Kaiser Chiefs. Like, Emuna, your food's getting cold. Not a nice life to live. But I've started gymming now. Gymming is the crazy thing because Igora, every time, do you know what Igora is? Igora is it's what Pops wants to be. Like, you know. Igora always, they're never happy with their own bodies. Like, Igora only satisfied when they finally get an opportunity to give a fat person advice. That's when their day is fulfilled. Because you're there in the gym, on the treadmill, just having a nice walk. Then a scorer comes through, he's like, hey, my brother, how are you? I'm like, I'm good, how are you? And they always talk like that. I'm good, so why are you gymming? I'm like, my brother, I want to lose weight. Oh, if you want to lose weight, you must walk fast on an incline. And then you set the treadmill, and then you're there, walking fast. And then another scorer comes through. Hey, my brother, how are you? Good, my brother, how are you? I'm good. Why are you gymming? Like, I want to lose weight. If you want to lose weight, put the treadmill on flat, and then you must jog. And you're jogging. Then another scorer comes through. Hey, my brother, how are you? I'm like, I'm good. How are you? I'm good. Why are you gymming? I want to lose weight. I'm like, my brother, you can't lose weight if you're doing cardio. Let's go to the weights. You must bench press. And bench pressing. Then there comes another scorer. Hey, my brother, how are you? Okay, man. Go. And the only way you can evade this is if you get a personal trainer in your life. Then you get a personal trainer. Ask a personal trainer, how much do you charge? Personal trainer tells you he charges 8,000 per month. Aye, what about you? Hey, now we. Personal trainer says he charges 8,000 a month. Gym membership to gym at all Virgin Actives, about 2,000. Now you're spending 10,000 on just gymming and a fitness trainer only. Do you know how many platters for 4 of those? Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much. My name is Abutin and I'm out of here. I hope you enjoyed that. So first of all, let's speak about the venue where I performed at. This is Artistry in Sandton. It is owned by Jay Something. He has done a beautiful thing with this venue where he has 3 floors. The top floor is a restaurant. Middle floor is where the theater is. And bottom floor, it has the bar and like a lounge area, a relaxing area. So the idea mainly behind this thing is that you would start off at the restaurant at the top, have like an early or late lunch, early dinner, late lunch, go into a show that will maybe start at 6:30 to 7, enjoy the show finishes around your 9, go to the bottom floor to go have after show drinks, and this is normally where if there's a thing going on, there'll be an after party, DJs, bar, lounge area. It's great to have all of that in one establishment because then you get to do an entire one-stop experience, dinner, show, after party. Beautiful venue. Nice, small theater. I think it's about 80 to 100 seats, which is perfect for working on a new material. And I love the fact that, like I had said in the jokes over there, is that I loved how it was an amazing audience. It's always good to perform for such a nice audience because then you get to play around. If you heard me, I didn't necessarily have structure in my jokes, but I managed to perform them and they enjoyed them because that's what we perform for at the end of the day, to see these people enjoying them, and they enjoying this thing sort of gives a thumbs up to whatever you are doing, whatever you are saying. And it helps for the long run. We got to chill afterwards with comedians. Great time. Like I had explained, all the comedians were there. You're just hearing different ideas, you're hearing different traumas, you're hearing different things, and you're learning in all of this, and it's such a beautiful thing to do. So yeah, that's how we do things. I'm grateful for being able to be a stand-up comedian, especially in this country. It's a beautiful country to do comedy in. We have some of the most funniest comedians in the world. I think we are probably the funniest country in the world because of the structure of stand-up comedy we have in the country that allows us to be constantly performing, and it's just such a beautiful thing to have. So thank you for watching this. I hope you guys come out to the shows, whatever city you're in. Let us know which city you're watching this from, so that I know that, okay, one day if I perform in this city, there's a Thabo from Cape Town who's coming through and all of that. So yes, thank you for watching. Don't forget, on the 7th of November, I'll be out in Durban for Mzansi Comedy Nights, having a show at Olive Convention Center. It's the 7th of November. I think tickets are for sale on web tickets. Myself, Pops Mudikwani, Felix Kloppen, Nonto R. Nglebe, Zingumali will be performing. She won't be doing stand-up comedy, but she will be there. And I'm doing Christmas shows on the 23rd of December. I'll be in Secunda at Johannes Dechman Theatre for Xmas Loves, and then on the 24th of December I'll be in Middelburg for Tony on Steroids comedy show. Please, if you are in the vicinity of these cities, come out, support us. Without you guys, we can't do this thing. I hope you enjoyed this vlog. I'll see you guys at the next one. The best.